Hello everyone and welcome to our beginner tutorial on HTML. This is Clayton. I'm your host and will be taking you through this wonderful session, and we're gonna be learning the basics of HTML. We'll cover lots of stuff in regards to HTML and show you how to create a simple web page from scratch. Whether you're a beginner or just need a refresher, then this tutorial is for you. Let's get started. So before we dive into coding, let's start with the basics. What does HTML stands for? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and is the standard markup language for creating web pages. HTML uses what we call tags to structure the content on our web page. So for us to structure our content on our web page, then we'll use what we call tags, as we are going to see shortly. Let's open up a text editor and create our first HTML file. So I'll head over to my code editor or a text editor. So for me, I'm using Visual Studio Code, but you can use your preferred editor to make your work easier. So here, let me just create a new. I'll go to new text file. So I'll save my file before I continue. So I'll save it under documents. So under documents, I have a folder called HTML. So I'll just go to HTML, then give my file a name. I can give it introduction 1.html. Then once I've done that, let me ensure here it's all files. So introduction.html. So ensure every file that you create a HTML file, you use the extension .html for it to be recognized as a HTML document. So once I've saved my file, I can now begin to write my code. So I'll begin by what we call the doc type. Doc type HTML. So what does doc type means? Doc type tells your browser that this is a HTML5 document. So there are different tags that we're going to use here to create our web page. So the first tag that we're going to use is the HTML tag. The HTML tag. So note that in every tag that we open, then we have a closing tag. So this HTML is to open our HTML document, then this one is our closing tag. So inside the HTML tags, we have different tags that we are going to add. So the first one will have the head. We have our head tag, and inside the head tag is where we create the heading or the title of our website, and it also contains the metadata of our website. Let's say, for example, when search engines come to our website, so they use the content that is located inside the head of your title. So the next tag that we're going to use is the body tag. The body tag. So inside the body, this is where you will put the content of your website, what you want to place in your website. Let's say, for example, you have different paragraphs, headings, and all that. So inside our heading tag or our head tag, we are going to create our title. So what will be the title of our website? So for the title, we use what we call the title tag. So here I can say, I can put my title as Claylight Media. Yes, correct. So this will be the title of our website. So when you open any website, for example, if you come here, you see this is a YouTube website. So you can see this title here written YouTube. So this is now what we are talking about, the title. So that's how our title will appear when we launch our website or our web page. So it will appear as Claylight Media. So I'll head over to my body tag. So inside my body tag, I'll create a heading. So I'll use the h1 tag. So here I'll say welcome to Clearlight Media. So this is my first heading. So I'll also create a subheading inside my body. So I can put H2 or heading 2. So you can see in each and every tag that we are creating, we open and we close it. So here I'll write the home of quality code. Right. So here, this is a basic web page that I've created. So this web page will have a title, it will have a body, and inside our body we have our first heading and we have our second heading. So we can also add a paragraph. So I open my paragraph tag. So paragraph, we use P. So inside the paragraph you can put any text. You can say HTML is worth learning. HTML is worth learning because it's the core of web development. So that's a sample paragraph that I'm going to put on my website. So once I'm done, I'll save my work. Let's see how it appears when I launch it on my website. Remember, when I created my file, I saved it under documents, then a folder called HTML. So I'll head over to where I've saved my work. So I'll go to documents. Then inside documents, we have this HTML. So we have this file called, you can see it's coming with an image of Chrome, meaning it's a web page. So to open my file, I double click it. Wow. So that's how my web page appears. So this is the title that we mentioned here in our code. You see this title here? It appears at the top, telling this person that this website is for Clearlight Media. Then this is our first heading. Note the difference. You can see the welcome to Clearlight Media title is a bit bigger in font as compared to the second heading, because this is, we used H1 tag and this we used H2 tags. Then after our subheading, now we have our paragraph. This is how our paragraph appears on the web page. So we can add the third title, so you see how it works. So I can add the third heading. So let's say, for example, heading 3. Sorry, I've used wrong. So it's H3. Then I close my H. So inside my H3 I can say this is a subtitle. Good. Then I save my code. Then I come here and refresh my page. So you can see the difference between heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. And then here we have the paragraph. You can note the difference between the headings and the paragraph. You can see all our titles are in bold, but our paragraph is not bold at all. So those are the basic fundamentals of creating a simple web page. So in this tutorial, we created a simple web page, and in my next tutorial, I'm gonna be leading to more advanced knowledge about HTML. So stay tuned in, and we're gonna be looking at text formatting and links in my next video tutorial. So stay on board. If you are new here, remember to subscribe and hit the notification button so that when I publish content, you'll be notified. Thank you very much and feel welcome.